So we're talking about selling videos for selling properties, selling homes, selling listings, commercial or otherwise, that you have at the moment. Now, these topics also work just as well if you're a property manager and you're wanting to market your listings or get new managements. These topics work for that as well. So I've got around 18, I think it is, in this section of the list. There's so many things that you can do, really, 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 really. So you can talk about just signed, coming to market. So not even sneak peeks, but you can walk out of having just signed the papers and you can have them on the front seat of your car or, on the bonnet or in your hot little hand and say something about, just got this one. If you're looking for a home within walking distance of the local primary school in North Balgowlah, then you're going to want to see this one. Message me and I'll let you know the details and you can be one of the first people in once we've got it ready to be shown, that type of thing. So then once you then have all the paperwork and it's all pretty and ready to go, then you can perhaps do a video at the location, perhaps with the owner, talking about what they love, their favorite spot in the home. Obviously, behind the scenes photography, when you're doing photography and videography marketing on the day, getting the marketing ready. You can do one when you can premiering the marketing. So when you're in the office and you've got all the brochures laid out, something like that. First open. Okay, your first open day. You can do videos the day that the night before, if you're putting some flags out or markers or street signs out. You can do one the morning of when you're about to go in. You can do one inside the home just before you let people in. You can do one during the open, okay? Just do a quick little crowd shot showing, the number of people walking through the home. And make sure you try and get backs and profiles so people aren't identifiable unless you've asked them permission specifically. If you're having a really nice chat with somebody who's obviously a serious buyer or a neighbor who perhaps knows a little bit of history about the home, ask them if you can do an interview and do a video with them. You then can do videos immediately after. So when you're packing up, and it's like, we had a fabulous first inspection. We had 23 people, remember people, not groups. We had 23 people through. And let me tell you, the little girls just love this bedroom. And then you can perhaps show the bedroom. You don't have to show the whole house each time, because then it gives you the opportunity to make another video and to be seen in the news feed again. And of course, that whole process of doing videos just prior to the open, during the open, and after the open, you do for every open for inspection that you've got. Auction day, if you're auctioning a home, wonderful excitement around that whole process. So prior, during, and after. Exchanging contracts, there's such a buzz and excitement there between the buyer and hopefully also your vendor, the homeowner. They're excited and happy with how things have gone, so you can grab something there. Putting stickers up, and of course vendor testimonials as well. So there's some of the ideas that you can do when you're doing videos for selling a home. Now, the calls to action at the end of these videos are things like, message me for the address once I can give it to you, or message me for the open for inspection times and I'll send them through to you, or price guides, anything like that. You're just calling at the end and inviting them to contact you directly. So that's selling. Then we move on to personal branding. Now, bearing in mind that every video that you create really is personal branding because it has your name and your face on it. So you need to be mindful of that. And I spoke about that in prior training. You need to be mindful of the things that you are posting in news feeds. And I would also really encourage you to do these things with your posts. If you take the trouble to post something, take the trouble to check when people have commented and respond to it. Even if it's just something as simple as Thanks so much. Glad you liked it. Happy to send you the information. Yes, you're right. It'd be a fabulous forever home for a young family. Make sure you comment, because the more engagement, the more comment there is, whether it's an Instagram video or a Facebook or a LinkedIn or a TikTok video, the more engagement in the comments, the more the algorithm will show it to other people. Okay. And if people have gone to the trouble of commenting, and they've done, they've liked, make sure you sort of post a reaction to their comment as well. If you're really super busy, what you can do is quickly post a reaction. So that's like a like, a heart, the laughing face, one of those. So do that immediately. And then if you're busy, you can come back and comment later, because the algorithm will respond much more favorably to your content if they can see a flurry of activity on that post initially. That's how it judges whether other people are going to want to engage with that particular post. So you're doing yourself and the effort and time that you've invested in the video, you're doing that a disservice if you don't follow through with those simple habits of posting reactions and posting comments and responses to comments. Okay, personal branding is next.